guys, my name is Nemo and I'm going to share with you all of the books that I've got for the past week. So I haven't bought all of these books in the past week, but I ordered them some of them the week before and they arrived, and some of these I did get from the library, and I'll tell you which one's the which. So without further ado, I'm going to start with individual books that I bought, then do library books, then I've got a couple of boxes. So the first thing I got was The Progress of a Crime, which is one of the British Library crime classics. I read another one of these and they're by different authors over the past 100 years, British crime authors, and I've not heard of most of them before. So this one is one of the later ones, and it's set in the 60s on a murder on Bonfire Night, Guy Fawkes Night, November 5th for non-British viewers. I'm quite intrigued. It's giving me a little bit of Agatha Christie's Murder on the Mews vibes, with the whole, I think it's going to be like there's a gunshot and no one heard it during the fireworks, and I'm quite excited to see what happens around with that. I then got Triflers Need Not Apply, which I believe is about a woman who, in the Victorian era, who marries men for their money and then kills them. She definitely does a lot of killing, and I am getting the impression that she's marrying them. She's definitely doing it for financial gain, and I believe the first victim is her husband. Whether or not she marries all of her subsequent victims, I don't know. But I'm quite intrigued about reading things from the point of view of the criminal as opposed to just the person hunting them down. Ready Player 2 by Ernest Cline. This is by Camilla Bruce, and this one is by Julian Simmons. This is the sequel to Ready Player One. I really enjoyed Ready Player One. I know it's not the best book in the world. However, when I read it, for me, it was really impactful the way that the characters were nerdy in the same way that I'm nerdy, in that you find a thing and then you become a walking encyclopedia on that thing. And I did want to give the sequel a shout. I'm probably not going to read it for a while, but it was on a buy one get one half price with the next book that I'm going to show you, and I've been meaning to pick it, so I was like, it's half price, I'm just going to get it. Also, it has very nice green edges and I like the colour blue. So then we have The Agathas, which is a YA crime mystery book about two teenagers and their love of Agatha Christie. As you'll see in Wednesday's video, I absolutely I love Agatha Christie, I love her books. I am very intrigued. I have also just seen here that they live in Castle Cove, which I believe is also where Murder, She Wrote is set. So more crime things. I will check that and have text somewhere if that is correct. I do also like Murder, She Wrote, because who doesn't like doing one of the books at the same time. And then finally, for the standalone books that I bought, I got the hardcover. I believe this is the American edition of Crescent City, because I have got the paperback. I'm sitting in front of it right now. But I want the hardcover because then I can get the hardcover of the sequel, which I haven't read yet. I have read this, and then when the other books come out, I'm gonna want to buy them in hardcover. I love Sarah J. Maas. She's a legend. Next up is books that I got from my local library. I've got these books for 3 weeks, and these are books that I want to read, but I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to like them enough that I want to spend the money on them. But if I do, and I go, oh yeah, I'm going to want to reread this, I will go out and buy them, because also support authors. And so the first two books I got is its duology, I believe. We've got One for Sorrow and Two for Joy of the Magpie Society books by Zoe Slug and Amy McCulloch, and I have read another of Amy McCulloch's series, the Jinx duology, and I really enjoyed those. So I thought I would give these a go, and if I enjoy them, I do want to read like more of her work, and if I enjoy them, I probably will go and buy these because I like the author. The Court of Miracles by Cassie Grant. I don't know a lot about this one. I've seen it a lot around, and I don't know if I'm gonna like it, if it's gonna be for me. And I was working at my library and I saw it and I was like, you know what, it ain't gonna hurt. So I picked this one up too. And finally, I have two boxes for you. I'm not going to take out all the books, I'm just going to hold them in this set. So I've got the 39 Clues box set in paperback. These are by a variety of different authors. I read the first one, like when I was a kid, and I never finished the series, and I've always slightly wondered how it ended, and I'm going to read them, and I'm just going to take in the fact that they're written for like 10-year-olds, and I'm very clearly not 10. There'll be fun things to breeze through of an evening, and I can finally get that completion. There's going to be quite a lot of that going on, I think, around here for a while, if me reading things that I couldn't finish reading as a child, and getting that closure on those stories, because I'm trying to move on with and grow as a reader, but I'm finding it's quite hard to do that when I keep on getting called back to unfinished things. So if I can finish things, close those mental tabs, I hopefully will then help me move on. Or I'll just end up reading a lot of Kidlit. Finally, I've got the Galaga Girls series by Ali Connie, and I recently read the first one. I'm 6, and I've got these now as a set. I had like up to like the 4th, and I read them like 10 years ago. And I never finished the series, and I don't know why. So I'm going to finish the series, find out how it ends, because it's been plaguing me, and like I need the resolution. So I'm going to go and do that now. Please like and subscribe. I've got a very exciting Agatha Christie video coming out on Wednesday, and then I also post shorts on new releases that are coming out, and then videos on that. Have a look, stick around, find some new books.